Okay, let's get this stream started by, but where the hell is Fallout for that? I actually remembered where it is, despite not remembering where it is, which, I don't know, is that impressive or bad? I mean, it can be impressively good, or, it can be impressive, but also impressively bad at the same time. You know the rule. Oh, I'm prepared for this loading, and yet also not. Oh dear. Loading. The initial load is horrible. I mean, to be honest, I expect the initial load for a game to be bad, because it always is. It's just got to load itself into memory. It's always quicker after the first load. I mean, even if it's longest, it's still about infinitely faster than, say, some games I own. That game will reboot pretty quickly once it's already been loaded in. Woohoo! I am on the rooftop of the Institute. Right. Just remembering what I was doing. I know to infiltrate the Institute by doing more shit for that senile leader who thinks I am their mother. Dark is confused. Isn't it glorious? Let's make it slightly less repulsive. I love how the wings disappear when you do that. The wings are clearly I think are just a single plane that's got a texture on it. And whatever type of texture they are doesn't show up in Bats mode. Now, what was the goal? The goal is... Yeah, University Point. Hostiles. There, simple. I must re-enter the Institute. We had to come up to this rooftop to go down into the Institute. I think it was just an excuse to make you go into CIT, to be honest.
I wouldn't be here for your son. From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was real.
My son? I don't have a son. Rourke is sterile by nature.
Let's get this directorate meeting over with before...
Well, maybe if you actually went to the directorate meeting.
Well, it's important.
Stop throwing your globes on the floor. Oh god, he's made it. I don't remember knocking this over. I mean, I'm going to knock it down to the lower floor, but I don't remember knocking it over. Like, I definitely did not stick the ashtray under the table. Yeah. There is an irony in that the Institute have all this pristine manufactured stuff, and yet they manufacture cigarettes. It's like, really? You want perfect? Oh, the Corsa twins are waddling around together. I see. Let's see.
We're all here. I think
I'll sit in a stupid chair.
Sir,
I mean, these are fantastically uncomfortable. Oh.
I will address that.
I have never played Minecraft, nor do I intend to.
Require our attention.
Just...
The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true.
Dr. Lee, you hate everyone, don't you?
Of course.
Really? Well, there's no shame in being out of the loop, as it were. The project has been classified.
Yes, but by being classified, it means everyone
Power
knows.
is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground.
That's the rule of being classified, is naturally everyone
I'm not talking
knows.
about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on.
One that you were originally going to have to, like, disconnect Diamond City for.
Power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress.
But that quest was cut quite early, and I think the only thing that remains is the animated quest step logo.
What kind of compromises?
We have at times had to rely on drawing power from above ground installations. It risks personnel and equipment, but no longer. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Can you tell me more about this reactor?
Certainly. It was originally built for the Commonwealth Institute of Technology before the war, but was only for testing. Over the years, we've advanced the technology, made a great many improvements, and are finally nearly ready to activate it. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I am not overly fond of putting my own mother in harm's way.
And everyone here is thinking, what is that senile old man talking about?
Yes,
How
but
can this
This
shark
is
be
not a
anyone's
matter
mother?
for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time.
Yes, the best medic in the Commonwealth, the only one who cannot cure radiation.
Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What?
Please,
Can't be serious.
everyone, please, I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
Woohoo!
There must be something we can do to help you.
The only thing that matters now is continuing the Institute's work. It
I will
be all right.
I will conveniently die by the end of the
We
plot
can
line.
talk more later.
It would have been, I think it would have been more impactful had he died not at the end of the plot line, but somewhere a little earlier.
The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my mother as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious.
Appropriate reaction.
Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? She isn't one of us. She isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring
Replace the word
your
scientist with
forecasts,
human
support
and
my
scientist,
goal,
and
I
that.
will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my mother has already proven herself more than capable in that regard.
Really?
This will conclude this meeting.
More capable as the leader?
Humanity's future is taking root right
Just because I've got a group of companions that are willing to follow me to their death.
Technology must seem pretty advanced by your standards.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once. I'm sorry. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
What would it mean to be in charge?
Most divisions of the Institute are fairly autonomous, perfectly capable of functioning without intervention. Where those divisions interact, however, problems can arise. You'd lead the Directorate in setting policy, resolving disputes, and the like. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the
Goodbye.
details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us, but for you especially.
Oh no, not the right
I know
thing.
that you'll do the right thing.
Woohoo!
Dr. Carlin's
Why are
doing
you
some
still
amazing
here?
things with our genetically engineered crops.
Dr. Holdren?
I'm glad you're here. I'd like to conduct an experiment, but I need some assistance with it. I believe we can improve the growth rates of our crops by using mutated cells, such as those found in supermutants. To test this theory, I'll need a tissue sample from a particularly strong supermutant. I expect I'll eventually need several such samples, but let's just start with one.
How do I, obtain this tissue sample, exactly?
Well, I suppose you'll just cut off some of its flesh, store it however you like.
Strong. Oh, if
and
only I
bring it
had
to me.
strong with
Probably
me.
best if you kill it first.
Could have just peeled strong.
You need a tissue sample from a strong super mutant. Got it.
That's right. Now remember, only a particularly hardy supermutant will fit the bill for this experiment. I don't need it right away, but if you do come across such a specimen, I'd be grateful if you could bring back a sample.
Woohoo! Collect a flesh sample. Lovely. I love that it doesn't even tell you super mutant flesh sample. It just goes flesh sample.
Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist were it not for him.
Yes, I'm sure you wouldn't.
I would be happy to assist you.
No, you wouldn't.
C1?
I would be happy to assist you.
That's bioscience. I don't have anything else. Boing. I don't know if anyone has these yet.
Hey.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
We will talk about that forever.
Bringing that rogue synth back.
Advanced systems. Do these losers have anything? I actually cannot remember. I genuinely can't remember if advanced systems actually give you any side quests.
Huh? I hope you and Father try to make up the time you've lost. Family is important.
Remember to conserve power at every opportunity.
You know, says that while having a synth use a power-consuming vibro mop. You know, the irony.
I wish I had more time to spend with Quentin, but I can't be in two places at once. We haven't been able to crack that one yet.
Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this Institute pistol.
Being the director of the Institute is a serious
Yes,
commitment.
Lee.
I hope you understand that.
You're...
Dr. Lee? I'm good for now. Thanks.
All right.
Of course you don't have a...
Father has always been a
One
little
day, I'll design a more efficient reactor to replace that old clunker.
I suppose his choice of a successor shouldn't surprise me.
I know I'm going to do a pistol. Yeah, ain't going to be pistol much longer. So... Where's the weapons workbench? This one? Oh. No, it's not outside advanced systems, it's outside... Is it outside sim retention or robotics? I can't... Sim retention. Weapons station. Look. Where... Maximum power. Because why would you not? It isn't for me, so give it to automatic barrel. Make it look institute-y. No, I never said I couldn't. I never said I couldn't make her enclave. we go. Now I've got something to give to her. Do I have any simp armor bits? I don't think I do. Muscles. Actually, speaking of. Not. I need to strip these at some point. Because otherwise you just end up with an inventory full of crap. Yes, why would reduce damage while blocking it ever be a thing? Because blocking already blocks all melee damage. It is a bit pointless. Ew. Not poisonous. Why have I got so many, like, metal bits of armor? I don't get it. Why do I have so much metal? Is it because I'm at a relatively high level now, so everything spawns as metal more likely? I don't know. Level this make no sense. Oh no, leather left arm. More metal. Seriously, how much metal? More metal than a blacksmith shop. Oh no. Hack right leg. Oh no. Oh no, troubleshooter's metal. Again, more metal. That's enhanced leather. Seriously, apparently all I have is like leather or metal. Are they really that common? Ooh! Oh look, more metal. Ooh, look, leather. Woohoo! Ooh, another bit of pack gear, which is very odd. And it's both right legs. Oh look, more metal. Why is this all like? I like to make inventory significantly when I'm done with this. Ooh, auto stim. Something I never ever have because... like, why? Wow. One bit of simp gear because I sold all the rest. Oh dear. Oh, Simp Retention might have a questy.
Greetings.
I can't remember when he actually gives these. Because I know he has a quest. I just can't remember which quest.
I can't imagine living on the surface. It sounds like a nightmare.
I know. What? I think... no, they're not imperfect sync.
Getting B592 back to us so quickly.
Justin, when Father named you
You're
as a
going to be in
successor,
Diamond
I'm
City
sure he
anytime
bruised a
soon.
few egos.
I have a
Oh no.
that. You might not be aware, but the city's mayor is a synth.
McDonough? Oh yeah.
He monitors developments in the Commonwealth and compiles reports on matters of possible interest.
I wonder if Hancock has anything to say about this.
Surface more than anyone else down.
Because it'll be funny if, obviously, Deacon...
pick up the latest report.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Good. The mayor will be waiting in his office. He'll give you the report, and then you'll bring it back to me. Remember, discretion is vital to our operations in Diamond City. So try to keep a low profile.
Ah yes, low profile. I'll go in with a big robot, a ghoul, another big robot, and... I don't know, a railroad agent. Speaking of big robot, come here.
Ready for the next mission, ma'am?
Yes.
Let's move out.
Right behind you, ma'am.
Take your gun and take your one little bit of armor.
What do you need? An exchange of supplies could be useful.
Take those stupid sunglasses away. Take your rifle. Take your one bit of armor that I managed to make. And you also, because it's not technically, because everything uses, well, everything uses companion ammo. There you go. You've got one bit of armor.
Being director's a big job. I hope you'll take it seriously.
Do you have anything?
I'm glad you're here. I just got some bad news, and you should probably hear it. A raider gang just hit one of our scavenger teams. The bastards captured a Gen 1 synth.
Why?
The tracking shows that it's still functioning, but we don't have the assets to spare for a rescue.
Do you have a fix on its location?
Yeah. In fact, I can upload the location to your Pip-Boy.
Yay!
Take this transmitter. Give it to the synth when you find it. Report back when the raiders are gone and I'll schedule the retrieval.
I love how they can track it. They just can't put a relay on it. Like, they know where it is, and it's a Gen 1. Why would raiders bother capturing a Gen 1? Unless they intend to sell it, there's no real reason to actually bother with a Gen 1. They're a bit pointless.
I'm sure some of the others will.
No, your quest is automatic.
Don't let it bother. Power demand jumped another 5% this year.
Hey, Doc.
It's a real juggling act, trying to keep all the
Robotics, do you have
J522 around. He didn't show up for duty today, and I can't seem to find him.
Did you check robotics? He was probably scheduled for routine maintenance. I wouldn't worry about it.
I thought so too, but he wasn't in the log, and everyone
This is
I've asked
complete.
hasn't seen him. He's never just missed his shift like that.
What are you saying?
I'm worried something might have happened to him. No one knows where he is. It's
If
like
you
he just
require maintenance,
disappeared.
please file
It
a
doesn't
report
feel
with the
right.
facilities division.
Keep your voice down. You know what happens if they hear you talking like this? They'll wipe you. I suggest you keep this to yourself.
But what if something's wrong? Look around. Courser patrols have doubled. Synths are being wiped more.
You'd think this would give you a quest, but no.
I don't want to hear anymore. Do whatever you want. Just leave me out of it. I wish you could have known Father as we have.
I know you'll achieve great.
And then back to generic dialogue. I'm sure there's a quest in here, even if it's just a Radiant shit quest.
It's just remarkable.
It's really creepy. Look at that glorious Simfu. Drink. You know, you really should have been able to drink the Simfu. Drop all the bones up. Manufactured bones. And then manufactured veins. Dip into... Oh no, it's not. Is it going into the Simfu yet? Nope. What does it get before the Simfu?
Then it is a living person by every standard. Of course it is far more comfortable than the diplomat's machine. So we can do what we want.
Gets muscles.
Disapprove of the work we do here,
I'm simply trying to open everyone's eyes to new possibilities.
Well, it's an unwanted distraction.
Nope.
We're men of science.
I love how they get made with underwear.
Do well to remember that. All our divisions are important.
Doctor?
I
Hello.
tend to think
If
of
I may
robotics
take a moment of your time,
first.
we're having some trouble on the surface.
Yes.
There's a den of those abominable feral ghouls that's been threatening one of our scavenger teams. We've had to recall
How useless are the Simps if they can't deal with ferals?
to be dealt with, hopefully by you.
Do you know where these feral ghouls are coming from?
We have a pretty good idea, yes. So you'll take the mission?
Yes.
I'll take care of those feral ghouls for you.
I'm very grateful for your help. I have no first-hand experience with these creatures, of course, but I've heard that they can be quite vicious. They are also quite territorial, so you should prepare for
Woohoo!
good luck.
Hey.
All new synths must be processed without delay.
The synth software could use a little debugging.
Excuse me, Doctor.
You've arrived at a momentous time. Our third-generation synths are a true breakthrough. The culmination of centuries of research. It's no exaggeration to say that they're superior in almost every way to human beings.
Yes, as like one walk straight into you.
What makes them superior?
The list of improvements is exhaustive. I can talk for an hour and still not cover all of it. Imagine what you could accomplish.
Apparently they like fancy lad snack cakes.
Imagine what you could
Yeah, X6 is bugging my camera out.
You could spend every waking moment of your life as you saw fit. With no need
It'll be
of
miserable.
Like I said, a momentous time.
Sleep is a welcome escape.
Matt.
With our third generation synths, we've improved.
Another lovely day, isn't it?
Excuse me, Doctor.
I suppose congratulations are in order. So you will be our new director someday.
Why is it X6 has boundary issues? Stop bumping into me, please. And it looks like I can't get any of the real quests until after. Oh no, they're milling. Look at them. They're milling.
3 levels of approval. Do you believe that? 3! Power demand jumped another 5% this year. Synths aren't human beings, but supposedly they're the future of humanity. I'll never understand it.
Doc?
You know what happens when people get robots to do all their work? They get fat and lazy, that's what. Real
He's not
people
wrong.
doing real thinking and real work.
People do get fat and lazy. It's kind of the whole human condition.
No argument here.
Nice to meet someone who isn't obsessed with replacing people with machines. I've been saying for years that we're too reliant on these synths. But nobody wants to listen. Maybe you can talk some sense into them. In any case, I suppose I should say, welcome. Perhaps a fresh perspective will do some good around here.
He does not have the Institute dental plan.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about that.
You know, I love how even in this perfect world of the Institute, they still actually have natural teeth. They don't have the artificial American white items.
I wouldn't be here, not for your son.
Whee! Climb the tower.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier.
Woohoo.
You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
What the hell is this operation about?
Hey, relax. We wouldn't send you off without the proper information. Recent events have upset our task.
Casual jawless
Getting
general
the
walking behind.
has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
Is not the old reactor pre-war tech.
What's a beryllium agitator?
The details would be lost on you. No offense. The point is, it'll allow us to boost the reactor's power and get it running sooner than planned. You just keep me safe. I'll worry about the agitator.
Agitates atoms, get some gut.
Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground unless there's
And yet,
no
we
other
still have
option.
to get the thing
But
also.
here we are, with our options dwindling quickly. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and I'll meet you there.
Oh no, we must go to the relay. Oh no. It's slightly faster. To the elevator. I can never remember what the door hole is.
Should be directed to the facilities division.
Safety rail! You know, health and safety clearly never made it to the Institute. Is it still down? Yes, good. Although it does move much quicker if you're not in it. No, you're not. What? when we're in a tight, confined space, you don't want to invade my personal space. But if we're in a big open area, then you do. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, my eyes. Interesting ceiling tiles. Yeah. Oh no. At least it's doing the proper loading screen and not the quick one. I mean, we could be here for like 3 minutes, because mass fusion is not exactly the easiest thing in the game to load, given where it is. You know, inner Boston and all that. You know, I get the... Like, that cannot be attached properly. Because chains just aren't... Like, I get putting a bit rebar on the front because it focuses the power, but I don't get the... Oh no, Brotherhood is spearing. No. Ooh, new outfit. We don't see the engineers armor very often. Power armor. Oh, sorry, I just heard something knocking at the door. Give me a sec. Ammo. Very typical items. Normally, when you want them to ring the doorbell and wait, they ring it, drop the parcel, and they're already back to the van and off by the time you get to the door. When you don't want them to, when you want them to do that, they go and be annoying. They actually ring the doorbell and wait. You know, typically if they knock, they're gonna stay. If they ring the doorbell, knocking probably didn't appear on stream. But if they ring the doorbell, then they usually just run. Which is why my first reaction was to look out the window and see if they were waddling off down the drive, because that's does tend to be the usual reaction. Telephone. Why would it be in the office at the top? The CEO's office? I don't get that.
Calm down, Noel. You knew that this was coming. I don't understand why you're acting this way.
Don't tell me to calm down, Carl. When we started designing the beryllium agitator, you said it would be for the benefit of mankind. Instead, I find out that you have been planning on turning it over to the military all along. You lied to me. Don't
give me that high and mighty attitude. Have you picked up a newspaper lately? There's a war going on out there, Doctor. And if our side's going to win, it needs all the help it can get.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Since when did science start taking sides? What did they promise you, Carl?
When does science start taking sides? I don't. During wars?
That's enough. Like it or not, when the testing cycle is completed, I'm crating up the agitator and sending it off to Washington. Now, you have two choices. Either you can get back to work, or you can get the hell out of my building.
He's slow moving. The slow movator. Where did it go? Straight into the loading screen. Yay! Aren't these quick loading times fast? I'm surprised Master Fusion's taking this long, to be honest. There we go. Purchase elbow food. I'm gonna do that every time I go into an interior. Whoa, Deacon! Why is Deacon? How the? You know, I love how X6 doesn't teleport with you, but fucking Deacon, he finds a way to teleport into the elevator. I love how Deacon finds a way in. Just sit there and take hits, though.
Well, howdy there. You live to fight another day, and night, and day, etc.
It's clever.
Yeah. I think that's like one of the few cases where you actually see like power on the landing.
See if they left anything useful for us.
You don't often see a power on the landing go off. That might be one of the times. Oh no. Baseball. I would play base of ball. You punch it, right? Ticking Deacon, yes, it means radiations. Oh, I know there's a magazine over here. There she goes.
There we go.
That was originally what was going to be used instead of Liberty Prime in Fallout 4. Apparently. Robot design. Instead it just made it Liberty Prime again. The elevator, no. Why would I restore power to that? Go through this door. Actually. First order of business. Open this door, but...
Got it.
First order of business. Because otherwise it's just a tedious come back here with the jetpack. Is go up. All the way. And when I say all the way, I'm pretty sure it is actually all the bloody way. Yep. It's not quite that one. That one? Yep. and grab the freefall legs. Quite possibly the best hidden item in Fallout 4.
Sweet.
Nope, not this safe. Oh, I know. They only appear in the safe. Great. They haven't spawned. Let's go back and just see if they respawn now. The floor. Fortunately, I can't quite climb. Yep, there they are. Three full legs. Aperture signs, long fall boots, which allow you basically to get down out of here, but the only way up here was in power armor, which reduces fall damage. Nothing. Oh, hello, gaming lore. I would arguably say that they are the best hidden item in Fallout 4, because not only is this actually there was a set of Science Scribe outfit that I wanted. I can't remember which one it was at, but it can't have been any higher than the top of the elevator, so I just go down layer by layer. Assuming the corpses haven't despawned, which looks like they haven't. That's standard combat armor. I think they were in a door. Ah. Nope, that's just a pair of legs. Ooh, the welding helmet. I mean, it's amazing that these are actually solid little rooms, not that you could ever get up here. Was the Science Scribe next level down? There she goes. That's the one. That's the one I wanted. Hang on. Safely land. But no, those freefall legs, I'd easily say the hardest to find item. Always nice to get a lot of views. Which... I've heard the name. I've seen it in the news. And generally, I only hear names for bad reasons. Like, I'm thinking some sort of influencer that was promoting some pretty bad ideas. But I think that seems to be the idea. That seems to be what my memory's telling me. But I don't pay much attention to influencers because I think they're overpaid idiots. Ooh, heavy stuff. Oh no, it's not a full set. But it's close enough. I'll take. I love how he had just like basic right arm, left leg. You know, like the rest of him is completely heavy, and then then that's randomly light. Oh, there's the. This is also quite well hidden.
Hell yeah.
But the bobbleheads are also in an oddly prominent spot. Weird. I mean, if you're trying to hide from the law, first order of business is don't have things that prove where you are. You know, don't have things that make it really, really obvious where you are. Oh, Hancock has now shown up. I love the companion pathing in this game. Oh, yeah, that right, goo pile. I was gonna say, I'm looking for delicious corpses to feast on.
We need reinforcements.
Because he's hurt. Boom. Oh no, Poppy Heady doesn't work. Eat Tasty Gunner.
Well, they tried. I guess you could call that trying.
Oh no, I'll take the Field Scribe's hat though. I think I've already got a Field Scribe.
Find some cover.
I'm gonna take it.
Right here.
I think I already have Field Scribe armor, but I'm gonna take it anyway.
I don't like this one bit.
I don't like this one bit. No, I don't know why you would. Because companions are randomly appearing in the building. Oh no, the toilet is just a dead end. Why is the toilet a dead end? I hear an assault run charging. Which begs the question, why did Hancock fall from the sky? But he didn't. Oh, well, it looks like someone's busy. Handiwork. Wait, did I actually see... He actually had... He had a Gatling laser? Why would someone so low only have a Gatling laser? Oh, get out of... Gotta love when companions get in the way of your shots. Oh, she's overheating and her head is, Oh, I don't even want to know what her head's doing right now. I'm sure there was an nom heavy sandwich sound for either New Vegas or Fallout 3, if not Fallout 4. It's hard to escape. I mean, you know how there's a saying on the internet that every search inevitably results in porn? Well, I found that, like, pretty much every search always seems to inevitably result in TF2 as well, so... I mean, look how adorable shot. Corpse is tasty. I mean... And, well, she'll eat mildly, so but she has got standards. She won't eat food paste unless it's an absolute emergency. That's like absolute last resort that I will eat the food paste. Because... And then... Bang. Yep, there we go. That's power. Trying to keep a straight face, but calm. Yeah. Oh. Dead again. It's like, I love the shot. One thing I do like doing in Fallout 4 is charging a crit up and then unleashing it with the most powerful weapon appropriate. The caps. Ooh. Ooh, a baby bottle! Was it left arm or right leg I wanted to have? Oh, regardless, I want the sturdy stuff as well. And I can't move. Woohoo! I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to waddle... After this, I'm going to waddle to Good Neighbor, buy a suit of power armor, and get rid of that set of power armor I have lingering in my inventory. Assuming I can move. I mean, I probably need something that boosts my mobility. As the really, really cramped companion. I love how, like... There she is. I was wondering where... Can we just filter out the elevator, please? This is the downside with multiple companion mods, is you do end up with them. Can we get out of the elevator, please? Drilled round stag will do. I need a sprint power just to punch my way out of the elevator. Dead end. Bonk. Oh. Also, I'm apologising now again for my TF2 video stream this week. It just wouldn't matchmake at all.
And still in pretty good shape.
I don't know why, but it just refused to matchmake. I've never had it do that.
Mitigating radiation back in those days. Levels are almost off the chart.
Now cycling airlock. Please
Wait.
Initiating decontamination sequence.
Do not, there is a rule in here, do not drink the water. Like, at all.
Decontamination complete. You may proceed.
Drinking the water is a ridiculous, like, a disgustingly bad idea. Oh shit! Yeah, and never underestimate how... Like, if you do not have in grotesque quantities here, you will die. Like, this is one of the most dangerous places in Fallout 4 is that room. That's good. I mean, it's just like... First, one point it said it couldn't connect to the matchmaking, that was the funniest thing. So I just ended up playing with the TF bots because, if in doubt, they do exist. Well, a bit ridiculous. Ow. Kill. Kill. Oh, no, it is the Protectron. It will do nothing. Because it is shit. Oh no. So first, my first idea was, it was just, I'm trying to do things that aren't, aren't Halloween, the Christmas maps. So I thought, there was a logic that said that maybe I wouldn't. Shit, I have ammo and she's charging that laser. And I'm carrying too much again. I need to consume something else. Get a little radical roach. And, what is quite heavy. Fine, I'll eat some melons. Just shove them in the hole. I mean... there is something wrong about just shoving melons in a hole. Oh no! Technomatron! They're not very good, are they? In terms of not very good, Tetratrons do seem to be the case of they're kind of shite.
These guys just don't know when they're beaten, do they?
Brotherhood's famously stubborn.
I'll help the synths buy some time.
I love how Deacon goes along with this. I mean, out of all the companions, you think he might have something... he's perfectly happy to assist an Institute operation here. And it's not dripping with sarcasm. I'll get at... push her out. Seems to have quite a lot of rope and pushing robot butt action out here. What happened? I mean, on the plus side, she hasn't tried to use a laser. Batman inside again, though. That's. I'll take that as a win. Oh look, more metal. Ooh. Ooh. Did I take the heavy? Oh no, I didn't. And I'm overweight again. Beastie. There's just a... I can't see anything unless the flames are tanked up. There we go.
All systems nominal.
I mean, it wasn't pointed at me for once, which is pleasant. Eat some more melons whole. You know you want to. You know you want to shove an entire melon in one go. Aye. It'll be a sad day when I have to eat that. It's a little too good. Right, now where is something to give me... Simple, the time I want beer to give me strength, because beer gives you strength apparently. Wait, win it. Win it. No, I don't know. Nope, and it doesn't stack, so... Whoop out it is! No, because it's stirred it specifically. Oh no, one of them actually got killed by a synth. Yay, it's a financial district. And because I did purge cell buffer, it does a proper load. It's an inelegant solution, but it is a solution. Yeah. Oh grief. Waits to retrieve any loot from their pile of ashes. Or puddle. It's puddle. Because puddle of goo is funny. It is oddly so much quicker. Now, because you're good neighbor. Got to purge that cell buffer. Doesn't have much in it, but it's just a guarantee. That you actually can get the supposed long loading screen. It has clear restocked.
Don't worry. I only test the weapons on customers I don't like. Feel free to browse.
Not today.
Ugh!
Hey, Cleo.
I hate when the menu does that, when it just lags out. Like, you highlight the thing and then it decides it just wants to go into the one below. Doesn't do it half as often, but it does it occasionally. No, of course she hasn't restocked. Still. That was it. No. Help. So. Gallery factions, yeah. All the way around. Oh no, it's just... it saved a letter, that's why I did it that way. You know, you'd think I would know my own mod a bit better than this. It is my own mod, this one. I just don't know it that well. Oh look, it puts me right where I want to be. It puts me on my suit of power armor. And that's also the engineer's armor and a welding mask. And science scribe with some goggle. So it was medical goggles. I believe it was just science scribe's armor. I mean, half of these will be unobtainium, but... heavy combat armor. Actually, I do have a full set. I'm surprised. I'm genuinely a little surprised by that. I wasn't expecting to have a full set of heavy combat armor. My uniform and sturdy. I don't expect to have much sturdy. So I've got the entire right side of the body. Right. Because I'm not Brotherhood, I can't paint it Brotherhood pattern. Yeah, Brotherhood. Yeah, scroll. Good, I don't have to pick up much. And I think I even picked up the Lancer. Yeah, it's just known as Bomber Jacket. I think it was meant to be its own independent, like, torso item. Because it includes the... Do I also have a yellow combat helmet just for... No, I do not. Oh well. I know these strictly aren't vanilla, but it's the Brotherhood. They do have, like, teeth. They're the only ones who would have 3 types. It's the one concession I made is that, like, Brotherhood power armor, because I find it really weird that they all waddle around in T60. It does bug me. So it is something I did make a concession for. Did I buy Experiment, whatever it is, 18i? Yes, I did. That's all the synth armor. It's Father's lab coat. I think it was just... Oh no, it's flight helmet. It is, it's just not yellow flight helmet. I'm pretty sure the division head... Oh, it's actually just a standard division head coat. Deacon. No, the jumper isn't in there, of course not. I'll put the flight helmet on though. It is technically part of the outfit. Not that you would need it for a helicopter so much, but you know, it's more apt. Oh god, generic Minuteman outfit in there somewhere. I haven't got the hat, but I've got the... And I've also got a laser musket. I can't remember if it's sweater rest goes here or not. Got a railroad armor coat though. Deliver. Oh yeah, I need to buy the Tinky Tom special, but that also means leaving this thing outside. Because I can't, if I take that too close to the railroad, they go hostile. So, I think that's everything for the gallery. Don't we just do a quick checky? Oh yeah, got free wall because I've got the free fall armor, so I need to go to the free wall gallery as well. You gotta do that. You gotta keep on track of this, otherwise your inventory gets clogged. And it means I can sell shit. Please be pre-war, please be pre-war, please be pre-war. Again, one of the things I would kind of say would be an upgrade would be to put signs in. like the vault style side, but again, can't do textures, can't do anything like that, so... Ah, free vault legs, there they are. Why is one heavy and one isn't? But they are the free fall legs. I thought I had a red rocket jumpsuit. I think that's the one I... Yeah. Red rocket jumpsuit, there. I'm sure I had that. What one, which one was it? It was, not good on bullets. Where's Tesla's science when you need it? Stoppable, outstandingly awesome, total hair. Tesla science there. Also astoundingly awesome. I didn't even know I had that. And a Grognak. And a picket fences. Hey, more stuff than I thought. And several covert ops ones. Sure, that one. Fences, I actually had one of those, surprisingly. And there was a Grognak the Barbarian, wherever Grognak is. I need to pop into the Vault-Tec gallery and drop all that off. I actually had combat armor. Not in Gunner print. Still feel like that actually looks like a good undersuit for the pet. For combat armor. Right, Vault-Tec gallery just to drop the bobbleheaders off. Like. I don't know bobblehead other than strength. But my eyes deceive me. There's too much shit. No, I certainly have strength. No, I don't have any, like, bolt gear. They're stretchy. Right. Oh wait, I can just cock away, can't I? So... Right, so... Saves an extra loads. Right, beacon. So... No, because you never want to cock into the Institute, because I'm sure that never works, right? So, where do I want to... Mass fusion stuff. So where's one of my latest sample? So old gullet. that. I'm instituting. Might as well just pick up this one of these shitty Radiant quests that don't give you any rewards because the Institute's tight. Seriously, the Institute's tight as shit. They don't give you anything. Stretchy, stretchy. No, no, it's doing a quick load. Oh. The quick loads are not quick. They're so slow. Thankfully, we're quite a way away from inner Boston, so it actually has a chance to load, but ugh. But going out into inner Boston, I'm gonna remember to PCB before every turn and just purge that cell buffer. The companions they'll find a way. Rash can. Bing. And this is why I never snipe. I'm bad at it.
Something's out there.
Oh, they're beautiful. Look at them. Aren't they beautiful? They're so gross, and yet so beautiful. Oh no. Who bombed me? Did I actually get smashy smashy? Where did that super mutant go? I need a tasty, tasty snack. Taste the green. Taste the green. Every time I hear... Seriously, every time I hear the squeal of Batman, I am inevitably starting to dread it. Oh, where's this dead super mutant? I need his tissue sample. I take it. That looks like a bone. That's not a tissue sample. I think that's actually just one of the Gimp models. The little giblets. I'm pretty sure it's just one of the Gimp models. Eat laser. And lots of laser. And even more laser. Because all we are is laser. You grill it? Apparently so, and it was normal food, no less. Which is very peculiar for a soup. I don't want to make it too OP. I say that, but... Not mutants, look.
Hey.
Yeah? Sure. Let's take stock.
You can have minigun now. First, you need Fusion's core, of which I have almost too many. You can keep the rifle. Give the big girl a big gun, because she needs a big gun. And also because I'm sick of being absolutely mutilated.
I need to ask you something.
Command mode ready.
It's time for you to go.
Affirmative. Returning to origin immediately.
Go defend. Somerville. You'll have place of Rome there. And now, back to the institutes. The only reason I did that side I endeavor was just because might as well what if I've got a free cocking, I might as well do it. I don't like cocking institute.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace.
Institute is a depressing place.
I couldn't be more pleased with Father's choice for a new director. Congratulations.
I've got that sample you wanted.
I'll take that from you. Yes, this will do nicely. I hope those super mutants didn't give you too much trouble.
What? No reward for my efforts?
If this experiment is a success, it could bolster our food supply by as much as 3%. I'd call that
wow.
It might be necessary to gather more samples, so check back with me later if you can. Again, thanks for your help.
I told you the Institute were tight. I forgot they didn't give you any. I forgot that you actually had to negotiate for the shitty rewarding, like the 6 fusion cells they gave you. I forgot that you actually had to negotiate for that. I forgot that you actually had to negotiate that. 6 find a way down the stairs eventually. Dude. See, the cat job.
It's my responsibility to make sure this place runs smoothly.
Dr. Fillmore?
I think that was enough excitement for, well, ever. Thank you, really. Couldn't have managed it without you. I'll make sure the agitator gets where it needs to go. I understand Father is anxious to get you involved in something else. You'd better not keep him waiting.
Why are you in here?
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
Yes, Doctor, I'm taking all my little pills. Interesting. And you've been getting extra rest? Are there many more of these questions? Any additional pain? Not that I've noticed. I feel quite well. How's your energy level? Feeling any fatigue? No more than I'd expect from a man of my age. I see. You're sticking to the regimen we agreed upon? Yes, Doctor. I'm taking all my little pills. Interesting. Yes, thank you, Doctor. I think that... Take good care of yourself, and you won't have to see too much.
You wanted to see me?
I understand mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
What did you hear?
Dr. Fillmore's report was quite thorough. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubt
This only
your
commits
commitment to our
you
cause.
anti-Brotherhood, which I already
By
was.
directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm
It
proud
is
to
supposed to be the point where you pick a faction.
The Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me, rambling on like the old man I am. I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Of course.
Do you need more parts for the reactor? I could have gotten them while I was out.
No, but it is related in a sense. What should have been a simple situation has unfortunately become complicated. While you were working with Dr. Fillmore, a small team was dispatched elsewhere in the Commonwealth. Dr. Thompson was tasked with inviting someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute.
Do you often extend invitations to join?
No, certainly not. Ordinarily, it would never be considered. But this case presented very special circumstances. There was no indication that this would be a problem. But the arrival of the
Yes,
team
because when you
was
show
an
up with 100
unwelcome
armed simps on your
surprise to
doorstep,
Mr.
you do
Wallace.
get a bit concerned.
Somewhere along the way, he must have realized we'd been monitoring him from a distance. He called in mercenaries to defend him. I'm sure they're nothing we can't handle. Ensure the safety of the team and Mr. Wallace, and see that they all arrive back here safely. I'll be waiting.
Right, bioscience have quest. I don't know, I can just drink it back up. Oh yeah, I have to keep pumping these. A manual pump.
I would be happy to assist you.
Goodness sake, be reasonable. I know you can hear me, now open this door. What's the use?
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as Father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
Oh no.
Have they made any demands?
Not yet, but I expect they'll demand that you renounce all ties to the Institute.
Maybe I can reason with them.
I believe I can help with that. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation room. From there, you should be able to communicate with Higgs and Logan. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the observation room terminal. That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort.
Violence is first resort. Got it.
Here we are. Just give me a moment. There, it's unlocked.
Hostile zone combat initiated.
Probably balance would be the first resort. Violence is always the first resort here. What arm is right arm? Yep. Oh no. I must use one of my hundreds of stim packs. Oh no. Oh no, I broke a bobby pin. What shall I do? No.
That's it.
Oh look, more stims. Dry food. No one's sure what that does, but... The mop! The sweeper! The mop! Why is that an item? And it's a surprisingly rare item. There's only a couple of them in the game. That's the FEV lab. See, we're waiting to see FUV lab.
Aha! I thought I heard something. Made it past the guards, Impressive.
Lawrence.
If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
I know you're angry, but there's a better way to handle this.
Oh, you're wrong. You see, I've tried talking. For years, I've suggested that we do things differently here, but nobody listens. Let's see if anyone can afford to ignore me now.
Don't force me to take drastic measures, Doctor.
Oh, so you mean to martyr us, then? I assure you, Dr. Loken and I are prepared to make any sacrifice in order to uphold the ideals of the Institute.
I thought you were a reasonable man. Maybe I was wrong.
This is much bigger than just you and I. I'm protecting decades of research and progress. The answer is no. We will not back down. Father's heir apparent. She made it past your impenetrable defenses.
What if she got that far?
Compose yourself, man. We've always known the risks, but we are still in control.
Get in there, defend my honor. Get your fat butt in there and defend my honor.
Attacking human.
Good.
Because that way there'll be no friendly fire. Just get in there, defend my honor. What do I have a Corsa for if not to make his attack?
Every cat matters.
Yeah, something more exciting than big gorillas. Where are you hiding? There she goes.
It's over, Dr. Higgs.
What do you plan to do now? Kill us and take the key? Go on then. Prove how right we were.
Is that what you want? To be a martyr?
I want only what's best for the Institute. It's all I've ever wanted.
Enough. Have you lost your mind, Lawrence? I'll do it. I'll open the door.
Max, no.
It's over, Lawrence. And you're a fool if you can't see that. Now, unless you intend to shoot me, please stand aside while I put an end to this.
Future generations will remember this decision, Max. I'll make sure of it.
I'll take your spanner, which is not a spanner.
I suggest we confine ourselves to quarters until our fate's decided. We can at least face the consequences with our dignity intact.
What choice do we have?
Bravo! I admit I was fearing for the worst, but I can see that I underestimated you.
What do you mean you feared the worst?
I just didn't want to see anyone get hurt. There is one further matter to discuss. Obviously, some kind of disciplinary action must be taken here. The question of what form it takes is up to you.
There's no need to drag this out. I believe they learned their lesson.
Your compassion and understanding speak well of you. I'll take that holotape back. I also wanted to offer you something as a more personal expression of gratitude. I know that your work often takes you to the surface where supplies are scarce. I gathered these items together for you. I think you'll find them useful.
Yeah, a significant amount of chems, not a bad reward.
You ready to help the synths escape? All 13 of them?
Who would help you?
It depends on what you need.
Our core security architecture hasn't fundamentally changed from the old CIT days. The original security program was called Code Defender. Revolutionary stuff. We still have terminals running version 1, mothballed in storage. With some persuasion, I can get an old terminal to interface with the new security terminals. Enough to open doors, at least. Problem is, I can't even crack version 1. So I need a good old-fashioned username and a password. And that's nowhere to be found in the Institute. But if you could get me a pre-war admin password from the surface, I could log right in.
Sounds like a harebrained scheme.
I've been probing SRB security for years. It'll work. But finding a password won't be easy. The CIT ruins were picked clean years ago.
Yeah.
But some of the admins had to live off campus. Ask your friends in the railroad. I need those login credentials.
No. I didn't even agree.
Good evening.
I want to compliment you on your handling of the situation in bioscience. Bravo.
I didn't agree. You know what? Shall we end the railroad? Yeah. Let's end the railroad. Hello, Cade Minia. I guarantee I've said that wrong. Yeah, let's end the railroad. And watch a deep turn. I mean... Wait a second.
Pam needs you in her room.
What? How would they...
Have you met with Patriot yet?
Shit, we got company.
Yep, there we go. X6 has arrived. She was delayed. Deacon... Wait, is Deacon... He was actually fighting against them for a moment. I was already enemies with the route.
Switchboard all over again.
I was hoping for a challenge. Guess I'll keep this.
You're dead.
Deacon, his special oh wait, he has a pair of sunglasses that are his special sunglasses aren't equippable. There's glory, that's the threat. Tinky. No, he's a bit of a valiant fight, considering. X6, reload your damn gun and fire. Why does she have road levers? Like, she's always in the railroad armor coat. Why does she have road levers? I don't get it. I'm not even convinced Pam can actually retaliate. I'm pretty sure that Pam can't actually retaliate. Yeah. Yeah. At the end of the row. Oh my god, I love the way corpses fall. Corpse fall is always... I didn't intend to, I actually intended to jump. Mini ear. Yeah, I'm just terrible with pronunciation in general. I'm going to make that very clear. I've always made that quite clear that I'm just terrible at it. Deacon at least died in a semi-respectable state. I mean... You know what? Go out a quick way. I mean, that's the way to destroy the railroad, is to just go straight in. Just go poof, jump straight in, off you go. Yeah. Before I hit the door, purge the cell buffer. Because that's how you kill the railroad. There's nothing special, you just... I'm just curious as to how the Institute gets... I know if your Brotherhood... You go in... You know, there's a breaching squad joins you to blow the door. But if you're already hostile with them, which... You will be after mass view. I mean, no. I don't know what happens if you're actually already hostile with them, because going already hostile with them, I don't think they shut the door. Can't remember what they do, because it's actually quite hard to go hostile with them without just, like, I don't know, actually shooting them up. So much quicker when it actually does a proper loading screen, isn't it? Quite disturbing how much faster it is. So right, what are my questies? Oh, what's random encounter today? Raiders! Oh no! Reload my guns. God, I think his corpse might be persistent as long as it's on that crappy quest. Do I? Hopefully it will be ignored. Right, Bunker Hill. Bad still. I'll go back of firearm. Bombs except and lasers is. Oh dear. That's not. Oh great, here it comes. Oh, I managed to avoid the bloody thing. Oh no, it fixed itself. The blue terrain bug is one I see occasionally. No, so that's where where's the bird? There, that's where it lands. Oh, it's cricket just happens to be waddling. Oh, that's not cricket, that's the one who sells you Brahmin. For all the good that does. Right. Yeah. I have an idea. I actually finish this quest in here and actually save in here. Like a sensible person. That way I guarantee the load when I leave. Grab my Pistolo Silence.
I think we're to check your ammo level.
I will happily eat this tasty raider and his one shotgun shell.
Carrying at this point.
Oh no! Back doggo! I mean, there is a case of mess with the minigun, get dead. Oh no, ammo! Yeah, human. Just get in there, defend my honor. Get in there, defend my honor. Yeah, what's the point of having a companion unless they're actually doing something useful? Or you're just farming them for perks. That works too. Ooh, I'll take mine as well, because why not? I didn't want the fat man, I wanted that. I'm gonna just drop that fat man because they weigh half a ton.
You need to believe me when I tell you I had no idea. Operation Winter's End was my baby. I believed it. I still believe in it. He kept us all in the dark, me included. I got briefed this afternoon. They laid it all out. The whole thing. We just deal with the DA.
Yes.
It was the plan all along, Nick. There's nothing we can do. Winter was a stoolie for the feds. He reported directly to the BAD and EFL. All on the books.
No one was suspiciously well armed. Didn't expect them to have the assault machine gun. You don't expect it. I was here. I will free you, pathetic Gen 1 sim. Why the fuck they were holding you, I don't know.
The Institute sent me. Take this transmitter, and they'll send a courser to pick you up.
I look forward to returning to my duties.
They'll send a courser. There's a courser right there.
Operating at full capacity.
Might as well finish up the rest of the raid airs. The question is, does his hair make his head bigger? I think it did. That glorious hairdo. Did he have like a full set of combat armor? He did, didn't he? No, he just did a chest piece. They often have a bloody chest piece. Fuck it. Let it out.
Sweet.
Always nice when you get lucky.
Powering up. Protectron on duty. Move along.
Right, because this is a good time to end the stream as well as being a convenient spot to end the stream, I will end the stream. Thank you for watching, subscribe or donate if you want. Donation links in the description as per usual, as is a list of all past streams, including both the Shork and the Human, because, you know, I did a Human run first before Shork mod existed, to be honest. Otherwise I would have done it with Shork, but Shork mod didn't exist at that point, so you know the rule. That's the end of this stream. Hit the like button if you want to help promote these. That's all it does. It's YouTube. No one has to understand it. Goodbye. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cease stream.